You caught me drinking coffee. Let's get it poured in. All right, look at that. I need a new chair, by the way. This is squeaky. Maybe it's my bones. Maybe I'm just squeaky. It's entirely possible that it's me, not the chair. Who was it? John Waite had a song, The Piano's Been Drinking or something like that. It's not me, the piano's been drinking, something like that. So, all right, what do we got going on here? We got Gretchen Bishop first on the board. Good morning. Dee Dee, good morning. Dee Dee, you guys did Leave It on a Jet Plane last week. It was awesome. It was great. Betty Carlson, that's my aunt. Good morning. Dave Bichard, it was good catching up, Dave. I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever. Paula Scholl, good to have you on the show. Paula's maybe seen more shows than anybody. I feel like you're like our number one viewer. Let's see. Paula Scholl, Bob Dewey, my man. Randy Carnes, good morning. Paula Jack, good morning. Sue Francis, good morning. Sue's my aunt. Eddie Ambras, good morning. I got to figure out how to do that. I got to send a text. Just take a second. Sorry, it's school's off today, so things are crazy. It's crazy. In the old days, when school's off. Sorry, I should have done this earlier. That's why I wouldn't normally do this. That was my bad. In the old days, yeah, super fan. That's perfect. School's off. I remember, holidays or snow days or whatever like that. I mean, you just ran wild. You ran through the forest in the trees and you rode your bike. These days, I become the cruise director, the activities director of the day. So we'll see how that's going to go. I'm a little rusty there. Eddie Ambras, good morning, my friend. Ruthie, good morning. Oh, you guys got a lot of snow. It snowed all day at my house yesterday. It was snowing when I got up and it never really stopped snowing. I love walking in the snow, but I don't like slipping in the snow. Where I grew up in Western Pennsylvania, we think the sidewalk is slippy, not slippery. Slippy is correct. Slippery is too many words in there. But I don't like walking on sidewalks and things when it's slippy out. Yesterday I went for a really long walk. It was great. I did 2.5 hours in the snow. I was all bundled up, had some good music on. It was great. It was I needed a day like that. So it was great. But we didn't get any accumulation all day. It must have been 32.1 degrees outside because it snowed all day, not one and nothing on the ground. So let's see. Dee Dee, Nina Johnston, good morning. Karen Buzzard, that's my ma. Betty Carlson, Brian Fink's on the show, it looks like. It's funny. Everybody says good morning, Brian. I love it. Jim Black, good morning. Lisa Francis, good morning. Dave Bichard, yeah. Eddie. Super fan. You guys are moving fast. So let me catch up. Kathleen Beckett Napier, good morning. Lisa Francis Clark, good morning. Dave Bichard, yes. Aunt Eddie is doing well. Phil Maneri, thank you. Most of them, there's a few like this one, and that one you're going to get as soon as you're ready. As far as I'm concerned, you could be sponsor of the show that month. It'll be whatever you're calling it. It'll be all good. Joyce Neergartner, good morning. Delynn Christian, good morning. Jessica Dietering, good morning. Got the morning off. Nice to walk in the snow. I love it. Oh, waiting room for the doc. Ronald Mowry, good morning. So the show, as Paula Scholl would comment on, she's a super fan. She's been here since really the day one. I think you've even caught most of the when I plugged in and I get a show and played a little bit. But the show started like this, just me talking into an iPhone. Hey, Dana. How's it going, my man? Good to have you on the show, brother. You are all in on that amazing Dana Marshall. Just I got distracted. Dana Marshall met Dana. Geez, it's got to be 12 or 14 years ago now, right? Right, Dana, something like that. Dana was a program director at a radio station in I want to say it's Bloomington, but I could be wrong. But one of the first radio stations that gave Saving Jane a non-Ohio push. And to be quite honest, I've remained friends with Dana ever since 2005. Oh my God. When did I get old? You have somehow maintained your youthful looks. I got old. Yeah. And then, over the years met up and, was able to, one time you bailed us out. We were in Indianapolis. I think you were maybe in Indy at the time. And we got, an interesting setup with our promoter. We had no place to stay. And, you gave us, an oasis, an opportunity to just refresh. So you're always number one in my heart, Dana. Thank you very much. And I love all the print stuff you're doing. It's great. Every time I see it, you're all in. I love it. So, well, thanks. You should come on the show sometime. It'll be fun. So anyways, the show now originally started with me with a cell phone in front of me. Then I went to an iPad and, love you too, brother. And then I bought some software to make the show a little more shiny, look a little nicer. And then I brought in Scott. You guys all know Scott. He's hilarious. Mr. Scott Dietering. He does all the fancy things that pop up and all that time. Yes, he is hilarious. Yes. Tammy Welker walk up. Oh, I miss you so much. I can't remember the last time I saw you, but I remember it was awesome. That I do. No, I know. So anyways, so Scott does the production of the show due to the magic of the internet. He's like 35 miles away. He's doing it completely remotely. Hilda Doyle finally up early. Congratulations. This is what the morning looks like. It's not that great. It's not that great. But so Scott though, and I, Scott Dietering and I have been friends for a long, long time. From the early days of Saving Jane to right now. And without Scott's help, the show would have never moved forward. Without Scott's help, I would have never been able to pull off the telethon. And the telethon, just a quick reminder, we're not humble bragging here. We did this. The telethon we raised, we're almost at $14,000. Money keeps still trickling in. It's incredible. In 3 hours, we raised $14,000. It's amazing. So some of these things that need to happen, though, take time. I know it looks like, well, it doesn't look like it is. Like I just turned the camera on. I'm like, blah, 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 do the goofy stuff. Clayanne Gold, good morning. But Scott does a lot of work behind the scenes. He does a lot of, and it's all labors of love. We're doing this to get better and to have more fun, but he does it at a high level, and it's made what I'm doing here, this goofball stuff, it's made it a lot of fun. Brett Wyford, good morning, my friend. But the great thing is when you're at his studio, his son Nathan is there, and Nathan is family to me. And like, I don't know if you remember that the promo clip we did for the telethon where the clacker was being clacked. Well, that was Nathan. That was Nathan there. Nathan always helps out anytime something needs help. Like, he's good. I'm telling you what, like, he's a good light holder. He is. And I say that in the most, that's a huge job. I remember as a young person, vaguely, kind of getting a lot of trouble for being a terrible light holder. My dad would be like, hold the light. And I'd be looking and I'd want to see what he was seeing. He said, I don't care what you see. I need to see it. And I'm like, well, I can't see it. So I didn't care. Nathan, amazing light holder. So, in a sense to try to like show my appreciation to Nathan, I wanted to see if we could help him out here with something. Michael Dietering's on. Good morning. So Nathan is going to come out here. We're going to talk a little bit, and he's got a thing he's doing with his school. So if we can help out even just a teeny little bit, everything is going to help. So Nathan, are you there?
Yep.
Hey, Nathan. Holy cow, what a cool hat. You know, Nathan, I never look good in hats. First rate third grader. Boy, I love that. Hey, Nate, hey, look at it. Is it the kids' hour? Hey, don't shake it. Don't shake it. Hey, everybody.
And hey, Nathan.
Hey.
Okay. So Nathan, I know, is doing a fundraiser for his school. Scott, can you
Yep.
put the placard back up? There we go. So Nathan goes to St. Pius. He's a third grader, and they
Yep.
are partnered with Domino's Pizza. And they're selling stuff. I believe it's pizza cards, right? I can't scroll.
$10 pizza cards, and half of the $10 goes to my school. Half of it goes. We don't know where it goes.
That's exactly how these things work. Half of it goes wherever, and half of it's like, we don't know where it goes. Good job, Nathan. That's very awesome. So if you guys want to help us out and help Nathan's school, he is my number one helper in the production side. So help him out. Thing on a thing. I know I pitched in. I bought a couple, and I don't even eat pizza too often these days. So maybe we'll be giving away as prizes or something. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? And this is Sonic the Hedgehog, by the way. All right. Well, Nathan, you enjoy your day off. Have some fun. Go play some kind of video craziness. All right.
We're gonna
Thank
sit
you.
with you after the show.
Yeah.
Do you have anything you'd like to say? But there we go. Okay. Good job. So if you can help out, that would be great. Nathan's done nothing but help me and help this show out. So it's amazing. Anything you can do would be great. So let's see. So I missed a couple. Light holding skill, Dave, you're not wrong. I was talking about light holding skill. Dave is a professional fixer of all things. Dave's name, although it's Dave Bichard, here at the Buzzard House, it's Fixer Man Dave. He was named that by my coworker years ago at this point. But Dave will always be Fixer Man Dave. There's not one thing he can't fix in my son's eyes. Fixer Man Dave is like Tony Stark here. So I just thought you'd let you know, Tony Stark, that's Fixer Man Dave. Michael Dietering, good morning. From way out on the Pacific Northwest, right? Yeah, you're up there. Betty Carlson, good morning. New comments. Let's see what we got. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Yeah, there's going to be a couple of like links you can jump on there too, and I'll post it in the comments afterwards. Anything you can do to help would be amazing. That's awesome. Come to Grandma's. There you go. I'll come to Grandma. Probably got lots of delicious snacks, which I don't really need, if I'm being honest. Hey, Julie Stover, good morning. I am having a great morning. It's a Monday. But it's they're not always, Mondays are Mondays. It's whatever. I didn't sleep the best. I don't know why. I don't know. You ever have those like runs? Like it's not insomnia. I just like wake up in the middle of the night for no reason, and then you're like, go to sleep, and I can't figure it out. So that was me. But it's Monday. We've only got a few more days, and then it'll be Tuesday. And a few days after that, it'll be Monday again. It seems like it. Oh, damn it, Joyce. Apple Crisp. I'm not driving over there, but it sounds amazing. So let's see. So what else? What else went on this weekend? There was some more football happened. I hope, if your team won, awesome. If your team didn't make it, you know what? It's all good. Enjoying sports has been something that's been a gift this year. Because really 6 months ago, we weren't sure if we would not ever, but we didn't know if that was ever going to happen again. So no matter what happened, you got to see something to help distract us from the the lunacy of this year. So, and there's always next year, except you got to live in the moment. Got to win today or something like that. I don't know. I'm not a motivational speaker. Joyce, you better be careful because it looks like Julie's on her way. Your son's on his way. Joyce's Apple Crisp business is going through there. Do you have a drive-through? Because I would, I'd partake in the occasional enjoyment of apple crispings. So the last week we were talking about music a little bit, and a few of you mentioned some bands, and friend of the show. Well, you know what, Ruthie? Here's the thing. All 31 teams say that every year. You know, no matter how well or how unwell you did that season, there's only one. They only crown one. So it was, and I know you the Cleveland Browns. Stefanski deserves Coach of the Year. Took a team that has been historically not lucky, and by all was literally just one lucky bounce or one whatever from making it to the next level. But congratulations to them and the Buffalo Bills for being there. By the playoffs have missed them, so there you go. Let's see, no, Joyce, no, yeah, there we go. Totally squirreled on that one. Went down the wrong drain, but I did not go outside today. Slow clap, slow 80s clap. So I haven't been outside yet today. That's the one nice thing about not having to run my coworker to his whatever his schedule is, super busy schedule is. Hey, Lauren. Good morning. Thank you. And yes, happy Martin Luther King Day. So the feels today are going to have to be, I'm going to have to figure it out because I looked out and there was a little bit of snow on the truck. The truck generally doesn't like snow laying on it unless it's at about 28 degrees. So I'm going to just throw it up there and I'm just going to say, I think it's 28 degrees outside. And I think if it's 28 for real, then I'm going to say it feels like 26. That's where I'm at. That's my guess. Let's see what we got. I feel like I'm so good at this. I should be a professional. Like the feels like world doesn't know what it's missing. If I'm being 100% honest. I know Randy Carnes hates the snow and has the unfortunate luck to live far enough north that it snows fairly often here. Columbus, Ohio, we don't see a tremendous amount of snow, if I'm being honest. Where I grew up, western Pennsylvania, we see a fairly decent amount of snow. Then there's also all that Lake Erie lake effect, like all that guy, like that's snow. Like I felt I grew up in a pretty snowy area. Than where actually made me snort this morning, Scott. So congratulations. I haven't snorted in a while on the show. So oh no way. So Julie was Wilkes, yeah. I assume you didn't mean Julie Wiles because I went to high school with Julie Wiles. I would be surprised if Julie Wiles was here on Channel 28. But that's awesome. Julie Wilkes was on the show on the telethon. She was the motivational speaker that like got us all charged up and ready to go. So if Julie's on there, like get on Channel 28, whatever that is, their Facebook page, and just sing Julie's praises. That's what we're going to do that too. Good morning, Tom Keggy. Good to have you there. James Ranke, I was literally just going to talk about you in a positive sense, which is kind of new for me. So James, when we were talking about music the other day, James sent me a few links of a few songs, and what cries Randy Gears. James sent me a few links of some songs, and I'll tell you, I don't know if you guys share music ever, and I do it all the time. And a lot of times when you share music, and these days it's a link. You send a link like, check this song out. It's on YouTube or it's wherever. And I usually try to at least listen to a little bit of it. I've gotten to the point in my life where I'm not looking for a lot of new, no, never. I'm not looking for a lot of new music right now, but new music still excites me. Like, so when I hear a song that's great that I've never heard before, I don't even care how old it is. So two things happened. Two people sent me some stuff that I have gone down the rabbit hole on. Everyone that shared with me, thank you. I'm going to figure something out, like some type of music potluck, I think is what we're going to call it. Good. Julie, you should ask for music, because music is, even though the industry's a wreck right now, and I'm not even going to get into that. The industry's a wreck. How we consume it is all over the place. Like, I still like turn up a radio in the car, but I everything's all earbuds, and we are all on our own little channels that we subscribe to playlists and things like that. And that's all cool. It'll find its way. I'm not anti all of that. I just think it needs to find its way. That being said, it's never been easier to share music. Like, you don't have to physically be, Sheets is a delicious sandwich, a delicious breakfast place. They've got delicious coffee. And if they sold music, if they started a record label, I could be the head of that department. I'm just saying, I have the resume of someone that has no idea how to run a record label. So maybe that might work out. But sharing music is something that I think is super important, maybe now more than ever. Because when you hear a link and, you get this link and you click on it and you like it. Well, then if you really like it, then this is the example. Just like, I'm not going to comment on that, but I don't think that's not terribly wrong. When you get a new song and you listen to it, it gives you the feels, And so two of the things that got sent to me this weekend, one was from James Ranke, and I used the phrase perfect. I think this song is perfect. And it's called Lay That Needle Down, and it's by Whiskey Wolves of the West. And first off, they had me with the alliteration name. Come on. Like, I'm already into it. Grab your cup of sheets with Pat Buzzard this morning, folks. But the song Lay That Needle Down is a little bit of a love letter to the Rolling Stones, especially that, like, before they became anthemic, big rock, the rock anthems. But Lay That Needle Down it's the perfect song. Like, I've listened to it, I don't know, 50 times since James sent it to me. Now the rest of their catalog, I'm not a whole, that's them. Good job, Scott. I'm still absorbing the rest of it, but Lay That Needle Down is incredible to me. Now, you might not like it, and that's cool. But every once in a while that happens. And James, that was a gift. Yeah, I know, Mike. And generally, I don't care for much of the James likes. I mean, other than his selection of football teams and fine beard products, we don't have, and guitar playing. And, well, maybe I do like James. I have to rethink some of the stuff I've been saying about him. But Whiskey Wolves of the West, that song particularly, and then I've kind of just let their stuff play as I've been working, and it's been sitting in, so that's good. Brent Brown, good morning, my friend. Hope you're having a great Monday morning. And then the other one, my good friend sent me, and I should have looked it up, but the name of the artist is Rodriguez, and there's a documentary about him and his music from, it's less than 10 years ago. It's my somewhere around there. But it's called Searching for Sugar Man, and I've seen yes, you know what, James? I'll take my luck where I get it. Hey everybody.
Hey everybody.
Say, don't forget to give to the bike charity.
Don't forget to give some money to the bike charity.
How much money did you give, JT?
None.
You gotta put your money where your mouth is, fella.
I'm saving up my money.
Okay, good enough. Yes.
To infinity.
And beyond. That's a good catchphrase. Everyone's always happy to see JT. He's in now. If we did a night show, he would probably be wearing that same thing. Like, I don't think he's going to change clothes all day. So the other thing goes that the Searching for Sugarman, and I've just started. I'm kind of into that just now. But the music from Rodriguez it's very 70s. I didn't even research when it came out, but it is awesome, and the story of this guy is even better. Did a record, and then he sort of vanished, and like a lot of bands do. But he got this huge following overseas, and they all, like, he's a legend there, but no one knows anything about him. Like, there's no reason, all that, those sort of lost musicians from the top 40 era, from 70 to really the birth of the internet. So really, we'll say from 1970 to 2005, bands just vanish. And unless you had a hard copy or you saw them and they vanished. And oh yes, everyone's high JTing. Yeah, JT's so handsome. I love those Sonic pajamas. So anyway, it was interesting to because I know there's bands I love that no one's heard of, and trying to find information on them because they're from 30 years ago is hard sometimes. But this guy was even older. They couldn't find anything about him. So I'm not going to give anything away. What I've seen so far, that was pretty awesome. So Rodriguez is super. You and me both, Mr. Dietering. You and me both. So anyways, share some music. Send me some once in a while. I think we're going to do a potluck once in a while. Maybe we'll do that. And a lot of you guys have been asking for me to play it, and I haven't been playing much lately. I've been having some hand problems. We'll get there. We'll work through it. So I'm not intentionally not playing. I kind of can't on some cases. So don't worry about it. I'm not fishing for nothing. I'll be fine. So you guys have a great day. Let's kick Monday right. Actually, no. Let's kiss Monday. Let's give Monday a nice warm hug and be like, let's do this together. So that's really the way we should handle these things. Supposed to get a haircut tomorrow. We're going to see how that's going to go, by the way. It's just growing back in. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. So anyways, you guys are amazing. Thank you for being here. You definitely get the day going. It's always good to see everybody. And Jeremy, I had to make sure what you were sending. Brian Fink, if we missed you, I got to figure out a way to watch the comments live from another platform. So I'll figure that out. You guys are all fantastic. I love everybody, including James Ranke and well, even you.